Today's walk in December, beautiful day, is up behind the Loch Sloy dam and power station, and it's Ben Vorlich. Our start is magnificent. It's Loch Lomond. Quite arduous this. I'm doing a bit of a straight up the slope job, but just getting the locks of Glasgow water system in the back there, Loch Catchment, etc. Been going about an hour. I'm puffed already. This is not fitness as we know it. Got a bit of an assault coming up. I'm hoping it kind of levels off above this, but I bet it doesn't. I'm definitely around on the eastern side of the mountain. Don't quite know how that happened. I went to get up the shoulder, but you can see just on north facing aspects, a little bit of frost still on the ground just after midday. The sun's trying to break through. Unfortunately, the top's right up in the cloud. Now there is a trig point, but there are cliffs, and I think visibility will be alright, but it's just getting a bit too late, sadly. I told myself I'd have a turnaround at 2 o'clock, so I think I've got to stick to that. I've come across 30 Marines up here who were encouraging me to go to the top, but then they don't know how easily I get lost. It may not take me an hour and a half to get down, but it might. And any later than that is into my injury time, which I haven't really allowed. If I got up at a decent time, I could have done this easily. So I'm well and truly on my way down now in the direction of Loch Sloy. I've just picked up this little tourist path here, you can see it maybe in the background there. It's not quite as exciting this side, so I think I would stick with my book's suggestion of up the point and back down the point, or even up and over if you've got the transport facility. But I've really enjoyed this little potter round. I can't really call it an adventurous day because I was playing quite safe. But this little pre-winter potter round Ben, whatever it is. It's me down the road, now beneath the dam, and on that slope down, fell over 3 times, which is why you want to leave yourself that injury time I was talking about. No serious falls. August the 19th, after COVID. This is the mountain that's defeated me before. This is Ben Vorlich, and I'm going to try the same route up the south face, along the top and down possibly to Loch Sloy, and that was winter. So this is summer. I've got all day. I've set off at about just before 12, so it won't get dark till about 8, so I've definitely got time to find the top. My memory of the south path is it's fairly brutal. Loch Lomond and Inversnaid were looking very nice, just a little bit further back, but I'm about to take to the hillside, so I thought a bit of filming, catch my breath, put on the Skin So Soft. Midge's said to be on a record year this year, so that might be useful. And face up to the bracken, watch out for ticks. So life is pretty grand. This is not as hard as last time, despite a very lush grass and bracken. I've just come past the head of this stream, and you can see just down there. So what is just a tiny, tiny stream, clearly in recent months has been in spate and caused a landslip beneath me. Lochs. Hearing the old scurrying thing in the undergrowth. So what I took to be young buzzards kind of play interacting as if they're attacking each other but not in any seriousness. I've seen eagles attack each other with seriousness, and it's a whole different dogfight. These guys were just kind of playing. That was pretty cool. I've seen the odd sheep. think I saw the tiniest snake in the world. It vanished in seconds. And I think last time I attacked this a little bit more up an eastern section. I'm just coming up to that last little climb. And that is my plan of attack. There's enough grass there to cling onto. And there's maybe only 20 metres of really steep stuff. I think I've done the worst of it now. I had one more bit of will it go, do I need to go back and go down and round, and then thought just try it, and then after a few bits of scramble-ish broke through, and it's just got easier and easier since then. And I think this is the beginning of the summit plateau, South Summit Plateau. Still got 200 metres climbing to do, but no scrambling. Our reward for climbing this tough south side is these fantastic views. Loch Lomond, Loch Earn water schemes, just over kind of there. Top of Aracha, just here. The Cobbler in the mist, Ben Eam in the mist, Ben Vane in the mist. I think our top's going to be in the mist. There's not many mountains so far in Scotland that have defeated me. This is my first redo of one that got away. I don't like to say they defeated me, I like to say I retreated in good order. So that's my top, you can see a path. This is Ben Vane, which I did via a path on that side there. And that's a big dark cloud over the Cobbler and Ben Eam. Hopefully that won't get us. Through top of Ben Vorlich. There are two Ben Vorlichs. This is the Loch Lomond one. There's a cairn of sorts. Not much detritus. Good. Special stuff. So on the tourist path down there is quite a lot of erosion. I've just got the poles back out. Probably at the wrong moment. Looks like it's getting better, but I remember falling over 3 times on the way down. I fell over on Ben Cruachan the other day. Someone has done a fantastic job on path steps. I'm very keen on path steps. They stop a lot of erosion, make the mountain look better. They're not natural, but the rock looks like it's from the right area. These are a winner for me. I haven't fallen over yet. I'm using the poles less and less because of the steps. They don't go all the way to the top yet, but this is a step in the right direction. Mendar Mountains. I'm a big supporter of that campaign. Didn't fall down on the way down. Did slip once, but didn't touch down. So walking poles definitely helping that situation. So this is where I was 10 days ago, and today I've climbed Ben Vorlich, but when I climbed Ben Cruachan 10 days ago, I came home and there was only one boot in the car. Ben Cruachan, August 2020, not the car boot, the foot boot, which had me scratching my head and swearing a little bit. I thought, well, having done that, on a nice evening, just go for a drive, see if you can recover the boot. It's not a great boot, but it is a boot and it does fit. I found it. It was in the undergrowth. Here it is, the offending article, and this is why it's not a great boot. This seam here has split possibly reparable, but why put a steam there and why put a, you know, it's all falling apart.